Chapter 6, Battle of New Orleans, Its Real Meaning by Reau Estes Folk. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Chapter 6, Background, Impressment. The impressment policy of the English government applied to the new American country was very galling. Under that policy, American ships were stopped on the high seas, and seamen taken from them under guise of being British deserters. Many good Americans were forced into British service. The young victim country protested. In 1801, the impressment practice fell off and seemingly was abandoned. See Elson's History of the U.S., pages 246 to 252, Volume 2. A quotation is given from Elson, page 247, Volume 2. This impressment practice had fallen into the background during the short season of peace between France and England that ended in 1803, but with the renewal of the war it had been revived with alarming vigor. Whether that alarming vigor was due entirely to war exigencies of recruiting its navy, or whether the British government designed it as a provocation to the young Western Republic to take the onus of declaring war, under guise of which the coveted floating title to Louisiana could be appropriated, is a matter for deduction not appearing of record. At any rate, the impressment practice re-aroused resentment in the young republic, and that resentment found chief expression in the then Southwest, resulting under the leadership of that section and over the opposition of the New England states, or rather of that of the assertive Federalists therein, in a declaration of war against England, on the ground of the degradation of our sovereignty. It is not the purpose of the writer to discuss the War of 1812, except as its events may relate to his mission, that of correcting falsehood and error in the historical books adopted as textbooks for the school children of America. The War of 1812 was heralded as a mistake by the Federalists, opponents of the then administration. While the incipient Navy gave a brilliant account of itself, justifying the proud boast that man for man and gun for gun, the U.S. Navy was the equal of anything afloat, for 2.5 years the record shows that land events in the main were untoward, climaxed by the capture and sacking and burning of the public buildings of the national capital in August 1814, and thus the federal press offensively took the "I told you so" attitude. Early in the war, the Emperor of Russia extended his good offices as mediator. The United States government accepted the offer, being earnestly desirous of honorable peace, and having nothing to conceal from neutral investigation. But the English government declined the Russian offer, indicating that it preferred to treat direct. Later, as a result of British invitation, a peace commission met at Ghent, Belgium. End of chapter 6.